Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we are going to start chapter number 2, integers, rational numbers and real numbers. So in today's lecture we are going to go through different basic concepts that we will use in this chapter number 2. So first of all we will go through the concept of negative number. In primary school we have learned about the whole numbers, decimals and fractions, in which we have different examples like 0, 7, 1.6 and 1/2. These numbers are greater than or equal to 0. Numbers that are greater than 0 are called the positive number. However, in real world we do encounter negative numbers, like for example the lowest temperature recorded in America was 89.2 degrees Celsius below 0 and is represented as minus 89.2 degrees Celsius. So this minus 89.2 is a negative number and it will read as negative 89.2. Similarly, the concept of integers is that the number 1, 2 and 3 also called the positive integers, while example of negative integers are minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. The set of integers is starting from the minus number, come to the 0 and then it will go on with the positive numbers. So the positive whole numbers and the negative whole numbers are called the integer, in which 0 is neither a positive nor a negative integer. Now in this question we are going to practice some numbers. We are given with different numbers and we have to separate positive integers, negative integers, positive numbers, negative numbers. Like for example, if we start to separate the positive integers, so 2013 is a positive integer. Similarly, 6 is a positive integer, because we know the definition of integer are those whole numbers which could be positive or negative. Because we are separating the positive integers, therefore these two numbers are the positive integers. Similarly, negative integers are minus 5, minus 17. So these are the two whole numbers which are having negative value. Similarly, if we now separate the positive numbers, so positive numbers will include 2013, 1.666, 3/4 and 6. So all these numbers are the positive number. The number could include the whole number or a decimal number or a fraction, but in integers only the whole numbers are included. Similarly, negative numbers will be listed as, like for example, if we write the negative numbers, the first one is minus 5, then second is minus 1/2, third is minus 3.8, minus 17 and minus 2/3. So these numbers are the negative numbers. These concepts can easily be understood with the help of number line. Number line is actually a line showing positive numbers and the negative numbers. Like for example, if we read temperature from a thermometer, then in this activity we have to give answer of some question. Like for example, the first question is, what are the temperature indicated by each of the point A, B and C? So if we read the temperature at point A, it is 25, at B it is 0 and at C it is minus 10. So these are the temperature indicated by this thermometer at these 3 points. Similarly, the second question is, which of the point A, B or C shows the highest temperature? So the highest temperature is 25, and the third question is, which of the point A, B or C shows the lowest temperature? So the lowest temperature is minus 10. So in this way we can understand with the help of number line that which number is the highest one and which number is the lowest one. So on a number line, the numbers are arranged around 0. Like in this number line we can see that the number is starting from 0, and on the right side we have the positive numbers, and on the left side we have the negative numbers, and 0 is the central point from which positive or the negative numbers start. So if we give from this number line we can conclude 4 different points. The first information is that the numbers on the right of the 0 are the positive numbers, like you can see the positive numbers. The numbers on the left of the 0 are the negative numbers, like you can see on the left we have the negative numbers. The third information is that a number which is on the left of another number is less than that number, like every number on the left, like for example -5 is smaller than -4 because -5 is on left of the -4. Similarly 3 is smaller than 4 because 3 is on left side of the 4. So every number on number line, if it is on the left side of that number, it would be smaller than that number. The fourth information is that a number which is on the right of another number is more than that number. Like for example, if we can see that please let me give some time to erase this. Okay, you can see that a number on the right, like for example if we compare 5 and 4, so 5 is on right of the number 4, so the value of 5 is greater than the number on the left. So we can say that the number on right is having more value as compared to the number on the left. Now by looking at the number in the number line that we have studied earlier, answer each of the following question and explain your answer. The first question is -3 is more or less than 2. The question is -3. So if we draw the number line here, central point is 0, -1, -2 and -3, and on the other side it is 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So we first locate -3 on the number line and then 2 on the number line. So from the previous concept we learned that every number on the left is smaller as compared to the number on the right. So we can say that -3 is smaller than the number 2. Okay. Now in second part the question is -3 more or less than -5? So we again have to draw the number line, but in this time I am going to start it from 0, -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5, and now we are going to locate these numbers first. We can say the first number is -3 and the next number is -5. So -3 is actually, because it is on the right, then -3 is actually bigger than -5 because it is on the right side on a number line, and these numbers are represented by two signs. One is called the greater and the other is called the smaller. This is a sign to represent the greater or the smaller number. Again we have a number line in which different numbers are arranged along with the 2 points, that is A and B, and both these 2 points are 5 units apart from the 0. Both these points, point A is also 5 points apart from A, and then plus 5 is also 5 units apart from B. So if we want to determine the absolute value of any number, then the absolute value is 5. Like for example, we can say that both point A and point B are 5 points apart from the 0, from the central position. So the distance of B and A both is equal. So that's why the absolute value for both these points is 5. Therefore the absolute value of -5 is 5. So now we are going to consider a number line in figure 2.4. Where should we place a dot to represent -3.1? So you can see that the point is on a little bit between -3 and -4 because the number is increasing on the left side. Since -3.1 is a negative number, it is on the left of the 0 its absolute value is 3.1, because the absolute value of any negative number is the is signless, it is 3.1. Therefore the point representing minus 3.1 is at a distance of 3.1 unit to the left of the 0. So now if we practice these question, we have to fill with the greater or the smaller sign. In the question B, we can see that minus 7 and minus 2. So the number minus 7 is actually on the left of the minus 2 on number line. That's why it is minus 7 is smaller than minus 2. And every positive number is actually greater than any negative number. Therefore 4 is greater than minus 4. And in this way, in the D part, minus 6 is greater than minus 100, because as the minus number increases, the number become more and more smaller. So therefore minus 100 will be on more on the left side of the minus 6. Therefore it is the smaller number. Now in this question, we have to use a dot to represent each of the following number on the line below. The first number is minus 5. So minus 5 is represented on over here. 4 is represented over here. 0 is represented over here. Minus 1 over 2 is represented over here. 1.66 is given, already given. Minus 3.8 will be 3.8 point apart from the 0. And 3 over 4, we have to first calculate its value. So it is 0.75. So its value will be over here. So these are the actually different numbers, and in this way we can arrange them on the number line. So in this lecture we learn the concept of the positive numbers, negative numbers, positive integers, negative integers, and the concept of number line, how the numbers can be arranged in ascending order or the descending orders. All these concepts will be used in this chapter of the book D1. So now in the next lecture we will start our exercise. So please go through these concepts. If you feel any problem, you can ask me in the comment section, and also provide your feedback in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.